Johnson for the point.
Back to better through the block and down.
Good. Back to pass. He'll look to fire deep and intercepted. Stretchy diving. He's in.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome over here to the fine facilities of the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium as we bring you the coverage here tonight of high school volleyball with the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Barnesville Trojans rolling here on yourliveevent.com and on 106.5 FM KRJB. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast tonight as we have engineers Brandon Loosbrock back here at the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium and Kaylin at the studios of KRJB. Alex Rush with statistics. Yes, Alex is back in the building here to get this season underway. We bring you the Bitker Inc. pregame show as Ada-Borup-West opens up their volleyball contests with Barnesville. Both teams opening night. It's volleyball action here on 106.5 FM KRJB and on the Radio Max app and also on yourliveevent.com. We'll come back to the Ada-Borup-West High School with pregame show coaches' comments, part of the Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page. If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information and how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax by calling 218-790-6375 or their main office at 891-2211.
We're welcoming you back here on 106.5 FM KRJB and yourliveevent.com. It's high school volleyball as the Barnesville Trojans and Ada-Borup-West Cougars do battle from the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium here this evening. Kevin Kochman bringing you the action tonight. Brandon Loosbrock running the controls of yourliveevent.com. Kaylin back at KRJB and Ada. Looking forward to tonight's broadcast of Ada-Borup-West and Barnesville volleyball action tonight. Part of our pregame show from Bitker Inc. is the pregame coaches' comments from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy working with you, the area farmer. Visit georgetownfarmers.com for more information. Wishing you a safe and successful harvest, the Georgetown Farmers Elevator. And we fire up the pregame show from Bitker Inc. Some pregame coaches' comments. The head coach of Ada-Borup-West Volleyball. Ada-Borup-West head coach for volleyball, Jim Lee, with us. And coach, tonight, girls get to lift the lid on the season. You're going to get those serves out, and everybody's going to be out on the floor. I say everybody. You can't have a first game without a few nicks and those type of things. So you're going to be able to try some different things here tonight, get some girls out on the floor.
Yeah, and I think the nerve is always the biggest thing. You can even see it in the JV matches here tonight. You see the nerves from the girls on both sides just setting in there, just overly excited. And I think the varsity match will kind of be the same thing. So we're hoping that both squads, I think, will kind of settle into that second set, and I think you'll see some better volleyball after that.
Absolutely, and we talked a bit last week, kind of previewing the matchup here, and Barnesville, a team that you had seen in a scrimmage here last week, so familiar a little bit with the team.
Yeah, we didn't play them last year because of the shortened season and everything, but we both have seen each other here a couple times over the summer and also last week, so we're kind of familiar, but yet we're not, because I think what teams expect this year is what they saw of us last year, or even what they saw of us this summer, during the scrimmage and stuff here, and if they go ahead and try and depend on that as being the team they're going to see here throughout the season, sadly they're going to be very wrong. I think I'd be very surprised, but I mean, that is if we're at full strength, and we're still not even sure if we're at full strength here. So I think once that actually happens, I think that'll help a lot too.
I know that just kind of the makeup of the student athletes, you've got anywhere from an 8th grader to a senior on the varsity roster, and the kids have had to earn their spots.
Yeah, we don't like to move up something 8th graders or 9th graders or anything like that, but when they show the ability and the maturity mentally, physically, emotionally, socially, and spiritually, they're ready. And especially if they go ahead and show some stuff that other girls don't show us that like we want, it's like, well, they're ready. And then you got to go ahead and figure out exactly how everybody fits and move people around and stuff. And with the injuries and stuff, that definitely comes into play here too. So that's actually what we're doing right now, just moving some girls around. So the lineup you see tonight might not be the one you see here on Thursday.
Okay, I'll be ready. And as far as tonight, you talk about nerves being a big thing, but what do you see as keys for success, or what do you want to take out of tonight?
Well, I think that the biggest thing 2 years ago when we played Barnesville, that was in Cora's and Scherf and Broman-Schenkel's senior season, we went down to Barnesville and they handed it to us 3-0, and what they did, they out-hustled us, they outworked us. There was no question about that. It was like they totally took it to us. I'm not sure that this squad's going to go ahead and turn the tables here. I'm hoping that they go ahead and play, both sides go ahead and play hard, and we pull out the win here in the end. But we don't want to go ahead and see another match where we get out-hustled. There's no way.
Jim, thanks for the time. Good luck to you and the girls. We'll catch up afterwards.
Thank you, sir.
That is Jim Lee. He is the head coach of Ada-Borup-West Volleyball. The Cougars and the Barnesville Trojans doing battle tonight from the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. And it's yours on yourliveevent.com and on 106.5 FM KRJB. There's more of our Bitker Inc. pregame show when we come back.
Summer is a time for enjoying the outdoors and having fun in the warm weather. American Crystal Sugar reminds you of some tips to keep you safe during the summertime. When working or playing in the hot weather, be sure to stay hydrated. Take extra breaks and drink lots of water. Use sunscreen and apply frequently. Wear light, loose-fitting clothing. Wear sunglasses to protect your eyes. And if possible, wear a wide-brim hat to bring more shade cover. Never leave children or pets alone in vehicles. Summer safety reminders from American Crystal Sugar Company.
Buying, building, or remodeling a home is a big financial commitment and can be stressful. Hi, this is Kim Peters, personal banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'll keep it simple when it comes to purchasing or remodeling your home. I'll be your local American Federal banker, providing local servicing and support with online and mobile application options. For your next mortgage, visit with me at American Federal Bank, Highway 9 South Ada, or apply at AmericanFederalBank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living that you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
Summer savings on all tires at Bitker Inc. Driving to the lakes, driving on vacation, driving to and from work, doing field work, mowing lawn, towing the boat trailer and using the camper, driving the ATVs. You need any tire? You can depend on Bitker Inc. to have your tires. Keep those tires rolling. Bitker Inc. 456-7467, 456-SHOP. Call Troy the Tire Guy. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Keep those tires rolling. Bitker Inc. 456-7467.
Welcoming you back here to our Bitker Inc. pregame show. There's more from the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium as the Cougars settling in to take on the Barnesville Trojans. Cougars now in the hitting line, while the Barnesville Trojans onto the right of the screen here, working their way through their bumping lines here this evening. Season opener for both teams. The Cougars and the Trojans in high school volleyball on yourliveevent.com and on the, of course, right here on 106.5 FM KRJB as well. Let's get into more of our Georgetown Farmers Elevator pregame show coaches' comments, part of the Bitker Inc. pregame show. Georgetown Farmers Elevator pregame coaches' comments as we get a chance to talk Barnesville Trojan volleyball with their head coach, Megan Askegard. Well, Megan, here we go. We're ready to start the volleyball season, and if we're not ready, I guess here we go, right?
Yeah, I think we are totally ready. I think everybody's excited to be back in the gym. You see everybody coming in the door here smiling and just excited to be back in the gym, kind of in a normal setting.
Absolutely, and yeah, it is different. I know I'm just excited to see people's faces a little bit, and see some of the emotion. We didn't get to see that with the players on the floor last year when they were masked.
Yeah, I think that was one of our biggest hardships last year was playing, we kind of started out, I guess I should say, like not knowing if we were going to have a season. We started practicing, got going, started wearing masks, and that was kind of one of the things that caught us off guard. And then next thing you know, your season's over. It's last game and you're done and no playoffs, no nothing. So I think everybody's just a little bit extra excited to be in the gym here tonight.
And your players, your kids are anxious to get out on the floor?
Yeah, we've had a couple great scrimmages and everything, but I think they definitely want to see kind of where they're at with that test of the score against an opponent.
I know we talked with injuries. Both teams are going to have one or maybe two that are nicked up or not playing or whatever here coming in, and that's something that, it's hard to see that before the season, but it's part of the game.
Yeah, we've had a few of those little injuries kind of that we weren't really prepared for. We've been lucky the last few years and stuff, but just overcoming those obstacles and, working forward and moving on and having other kids kind of step up in those roles and, step up and play well for us.
Play some summer volleyball and an opportunity to see the Cougars and see other teams in the region. You just played Ada-Borup-West last week in a scrimmage, so there's some familiarity.
Yeah, it was good to see him on Thursday over in DGF, so we saw him there, and then, just kind of knowing what they're like and, players that they have and what Jim likes to do with his kids out on the court, too, so it'll be good to see what we both kind of come out competitive-wise tonight, I think, knowing that we are keeping score tonight.
But yeah, right, exactly, and that's one thing different from the scrimmage last week, but talk about your keys for success. What do you want to see from your girls as you get on the floor for the first time?
I think tonight we really talked about our defense. We want to be really tough on defense. We want to make sure that we go after every ball. We put up a good ball on defense. Also, just getting out of serve receive right away. That can be that one area that the girls kind of struggle on every once in a while. I'd say that's probably one of our weaknesses. But just getting out of serve receive really fast and playing good defense tonight.
All right, well, Megan, thank you for the time. Good to see you and the girls here tonight. Best of luck to the Trojans.
Yes, thank you.
That is Megan Askegard. She is the head coach of the Barnesville Trojans volleyball team, back again for another season. Our pregame coaches' comments are presented to you by the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer. It's part of our Bitker Inc. pregame show tonight, which we are broadcasting from the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium, and our, of course, broadcast booth presented by Laura Tweeten with Thrivent Financial. Laura Tweeten, Thrivent Financial broadcast booth here today. We'll be chatting more here on our pregame show from Bitker Inc., so stick around on KRJB and also here on yourliveevent.com.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With yourliveevent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Christian Motors. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. They're located on Highway 32 North in Fertile. Christian Motors features a quality line of cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and they've got the best prices around. You can stop by the lot or you can check out the selection online at christianmotors.com. And don't forget about Christian Motors Service Department. Christian Motors, proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer on Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
Back on the Bitker Inc. pregame show on yourliveevent.com and KRJB 106.5 FM as we get you ready for today's first serve, which is just around the corner. Part of our Keys to the Game segment. We'll get to that here in just a moment. Both teams starting out the season here tonight. And as both coaches mentioned in pregame conversation, last week in Glendon, part of the DGF scrimmage, an opportunity for the teams to see one another. They played against each other. Each team got to see 4 or 5 matches that day. And, of course, involved over the weekend, too, with scrimmages going on at Concordia. So it certainly has been a busy off-season, and big difference from last year to this year where we are and where the teams are as far as their, kind of preseason activities, where they're sitting here at this stage. Cougar girls excited about what they have coming up. They scrimmaged at Rothsay. They scrimmaged in Glendon. They scrimmage at Concordia. They open tonight. They'll take Crookston on Thursday. And then they'll be at home again on Tuesday next week against Sacred Heart. And then to host the Ruth Hayden Tournament of Roses on Saturday the 11th. So a lot of home volleyball to start the season for the Cougars. As far as Barnesville's concerned, they scrimmaged at Moorhead. They scrimmaged in Glendon, and now they start the season here in Ada. They'll be taking on East Grand Forks on the road Thursday, and then we'll host Park Christian next Tuesday. So a similar start as far as they're starting on the road, while the Cougars are starting up season at home to get this one underway. We've got a host of activity on the airwaves, the R&J Sports and on yourliveevent.com. I want to just send you to the website, rjbroadcasting.com. Go to the sports page. There you're going to find a lot of the information and plenty as far as the broadcast plans for moving forward as well. It's all available to you from football and volleyball and cross-country information for the spring. It's all there, rjbroadcasting.com. And, of course, here on yourliveevent.com, KRJB 106.5 FM. We look at some of the keys to the game today for both teams. I think Coach Lee said it pretty good, handling those jitters and handling the nerves. Both teams got some new players to figure things out tonight. Those are going to be your biggest keys for success. Who's going to be able to handle that first game better? First action better. We'll take a break, come back. Starting lineups, more of the pregame show from Bitker Inc. And our first serve just around the corner. Ada-Borup-West and Barnesville. Volleyball action on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. Please be extra careful when driving near construction activity. Be aware of trucks and heavy equipment, and please don't enter the work areas, because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
Franson Bank and Trust is proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses of the Red River Valley, including Ada, East Grand Forks, Warren, and Oslo. We're a Farmer Mac lender with competitive rates on equipment, land financing, and operating lines. With Franson's online and mobile banking, you can access your accounts and make deposits from anywhere, even from the cab of your tractor. See Greg in Ada, Brandon in East Grand Forks, or Tyler in Warren or Oslo. Or make an appointment online at fransonbank.com, member FDIC.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Pearlie, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsborough Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
The Bitker Inc. pregame show from the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium as the Cougars open up the season against the Barnesville Trojans, and it's yours tonight here on yourliveevent.com and KRJB Radio. Barnesville JV took the matchup over Ada-Borup-West 2-0 earlier tonight. The varsity action is next. We'll come back with the starting lineups on KRJB and your live event after this.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit the Lynn Fours Agency, Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, LynnForsAgency.com. The Lynn Fours Agency, your insurance source. Norman County Implement Harvest Season Specials, 12-row 22-inch Amity topper with steel front and scalpers priced at $20,000. 2013 Alloway folding topper, 12-row 22-inch with steel front. Local trade, call for pricing. Talk with Chuck or Neil on some other deals getting done for other trades to come in. They also have a 2013 Versatile 500 Power Shift and a 2010 Versatile 435. Both local trades, good tractors, good horsepower. Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, thanks you for your business.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
You've been tuned into the Bitker Inc. pregame show here on KRJB 106.5 FM and RJBroadcasting.com. The Bitker Inc. pregame show wrapping up with our starting lineups now. The starting lineups are presented to you by our friends at Norman County Implement. Norman County Implement Harvest Season Specials. A 12-row, 22-inch Amity topper with steel front and scalpers priced at $20,000. Just on the lot this week is a 2013 Alloway folding topper, 12-row, 22-inch with steel front. Local trade, call for pricing there. Talk to Chuck and Neil for sales. Keith in the parts counter, 784-2961. Sales, parts, service work, Norman County Implement. Our starting lineups here today. And for the Norman County Implement starting lineups, to talk to the Barnesville Trojans as their team's being introduced here tonight at the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium as we speak. A chance to bring the information to you right now. It'll be a libero, a junior number 3, Sydney Strand. Outside hitter, a senior number 4, Anna Stanford. Outside hitter, a senior number 5, Lexi Bolgren. Setter, senior number 6, Katie Newell. Middle hitter is a junior number 11, Emily Smith. Right side hitter is a senior number 13, Lauren Halverson. And a middle hitter, a senior number 14, Emily Bredman. The Trojans head coach is Megan Askegard. All new assistants with Taylor Carger, Maisie Gilbert, and Madison Hammond. White uniforms, purple numerals and letters for the Barnesville Trojans. The libero wearing purple and long sleeves tonight. For the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, the Cougars tonight starting Kesa Jones, a senior wearing number 2. A sophomore number 3, Sarah Prodzinski. A junior number 6, Lauren Thompson. An 8th grader number 8, Adrina Egan. A junior number 9, Maddie Steen. We know that at this moment in time. Maybe a few additional names that we'll get in here on the right out of the gates tonight, all dependent upon how warm-ups went, so we'll get those to you as soon as we have them. The head coach of Ada-Borup-West Volleyball, Jim Lee. Assistants are Jana Engel and also Amy Johnson in the C-team role this year. The Cougars are wearing the black uniforms with white numerals and letters and red trim. Long sleeve jersey tops, and those are the starting lineups tonight from Norman County Implement. Norman County Implement with a new Versatile Fury, new J&M 750 grain cart too. Norman County Implement, 784-2961. Looking forward to the matchup between the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Barnesville Trojans in those starting lineups from Norman County Implement. Thanks again to Bitker Inc. for the pregame show. Of course, we're talking about harvest season. We're talking about tires from Bitker Inc. We're talking about service work from Bitker Inc. Call us 218-456-7467. Bitker Inc. We're broadcasting from the Laura Tweeton Thrivent Financial broadcast booth. Talk about retirement accounts and annuities with Laura Tweeton, Thrivent Financial representative in the office in Ada and in Hewlin. First serve, getting ready for it. We bring you the first serve here tonight from Marcusson Accounting Service. Doug Marcusson, 784-6002. Marcusson Accounting Service, go to work for you. Thanks to our sponsors. They make the coverage possible whenever possible. Please patronize the advertisers at the very least. Tell them thank you for helping make the coverage possible on radio and on video as well. For the Cougars, Kayleigh Dahl is out, and also Dylan Miller is on the floor. Part of that starting lineup here tonight, and it'll be Maddie Steen in for Dylan Miller right out of the gates with that back row substitution. First serve from Marcusson Accounting Service. Ada-Borup-West goes right to left. Barnesville left to right. I'm Kevin Kochman, glad to be with you. Alex Rush by my side. Back again, Alex. Back again. Brandon Loosbrock running the YLE, your live event coverage. Kaylin back in the studios at KRJB. Let's play volleyball. First serve from Marcusson Accounting Service. Katie Newell will serve it across left to right, and the fans are in the stands tonight. Setting at the net, Kaysa Jones tipped across by Lauren Thompson as it goes out, and it'll be Barnesville with the first points of the season. Katie Newell did the starting serving from left to right. On the coin flip at the beginning, the senior Newell will serve it again from left to right here at the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. A jump serve coming across. Thompson receives, sends it over. Picked up by Bolgren in the middle. Now an attack by the Trojans. Dug up in the back row. Played by the Cougars. Jones, Thompson in front of the net. Point Barnesville as it falls on the Cougars side. Trojans off to a good start. Couple of points early here in set number 1 tonight. Katie Newell, one of the seniors for the Trojans, will send it left to right here. Newell's serve is coming at you. Let serve picked up by the Cougars and Prodzinski. Now Thompson tips at the net, dug up by the Trojans in the middle. Played here by Newell, setting left side and free-balled over. Dahl, going to be Jones. Back set, Prodzinski sends it over to the middle, and it's dug up by Newell and over this time by Halverson. Played, Cougars in the middle, over by Thompson on a free ball. Dug up by Barnesville, left side. This will be Stanford sending it over. Steen, Jones, left side attack from Thompson, dug up in the back row by the Barnesville Trojans, and to Sydney Strand, the libero. Back row, Dahl receives it for the Cougars. Now sending it over is Steen from the middle. Picked up by Strand. Now setting, blocked at the net as Emily Smith's returned off of a block from Lauren Thompson. And the long return by the Barnesville Trojans gives the point to Ada-Borup-West. Cougars get it back on the side out. Lauren Thompson will go to serve as Dahl checks out. Front row substitution is Kaylee Sipp. And Lauren Thompson will send it across. Picked up in the back row by Strand. Setting, tipping, played over by the Trojans. Shot across by Stanford. Now dug up in the middle and over by the Cougars. A shot from Adrina Egan goes too long, and it'll be a side out Barnesville off the air, 3-1. Trojans leading 3-1 here in the first set. Anna Stanford, a senior for Barnesville, will serve it left to right. Stanford's serve is dug up by Egan in the middle, played by Jones, off balance, sent over by Steen. Received, Trojans, Gray will send it over, and a pass from Halverson there. I said Gray meant Newell, as it was Halverson with the assist. Point Trojans, they lead it 4-1, and back serving is Stanford. She sends it over, dug up there by Steen, played by Thompson, free balled across there by Egan. Setting high, Barnesville left side on the attack through the block attempt, and a kill by Lexi Bolgren, her first of the night. Halverson setting that up. 5-1 Barnesville, first set tonight. Stanford will serve it here. Stanford sends it over. Received by Thompson, now played Jones, and free-balled over by Prodzinski. It's going to be Halverson, and an attack over by Emily Smith, and it falls on the side of the Cougars. Halverson with the, Newell with the assist, and a timeout taken by Ada-Borup-West. Timeouts are brought to you by Nick Prothero Pioneer Seed. And on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it's Barnesville 6, Ada-Borup-West 1 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More.
Back out of the timeout here on KRJB and on YourLiveEvent.com. Barnesville off to an early first set lead over the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Trojans have a 6-1 lead. Out of the first timeout of the ball game is taken by Coach Lee and Ada-Borup-West. Anna Stanford will continue serving from left to right for the Barnesville Trojans. Nice crowd in attendance. Both teams, both schools bringing some fans here this evening. Student sections are rowdy to start. Serve is across Stanford. Now Egan will send it over. Adrina Egan comes on the backside with a swing from the right side, and it's too strong. The air sides out to Barnesville. They lead it 7-1 over Ada-Borup-West early on here tonight. Anna Stanford will serve it again left to right. Stanford sends it over. Right hand, it's picked up by Steen, then Jones. Free ball over Prodzinski over the shoulder. Dug up in the back row by Stanford. Now setting, tipping over is Smith. Played in the middle, Prodzinski. Prodzinski, sip, sends it across with the right hand. Setting high, left side, an attack by Bolgren. Can't get through the block. But it falls on the side of the Trojans. So the block attempt is a failed block attempt, as it does get knocked down and out of bounds. So it'll be Stanford swinging away. Barnesville with an 8-1 lead. Set number 1, and they return it, and it is going to be out. The air sides out, and the Cougars get it back 8-2. 8-2, set 1. Serving will be Izzy Markison in on a substitution. She pops in for Adrina Egan. Serve is across, received by Bolgren. Setting, block at the net by the Cougars' Prodzinski, and the Trojans can't play it over. It's out of bounds. Prodzinski getting into the block party. As it'll be 8-3 now. Trojans leading, Cougars serving. Izzy Markison will send it over. And it's going to be free-balled over on third shot there by the Trojans. Now Sip will wind up. It's out of play. She sent one from the left side with an attack. It's too strong deep. 9-3 Trojans. Trojans side out. Serving will be Emily Smith, the junior. Smith will send it over. The Cougars student section making some noise. Picked up back row on the receive by Thompson. Jones. Prodzinski sips it over. The quick top there. Now played. Shot over. Dug up back row by Markison. Jones setting left side. Sip tips it over. Played by the Trojans. Maybe some miscommunication. Sip going to get credit for a little tip kill there. Side out Cougars 9-4 in favor of Barnesville. And we're going to get a timeout. Going to get a timeout taken here by Ada-Borup-West. Timeout Cougars as it is 9-4 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Trojans lead the Cougars in the first set on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Valley Vision Clinic Ada says, hello summer. Schedule an appointment today at Valley Vision Clinic Ada by calling 784-4091 or stop in. Now through September 30th, Valley Vision Clinic Ada is running a buy one pair of complete glasses, get 50% off the next pair. Say hello to summer with a new pair of glasses and schedule your appointment with Valley Vision Clinic Ada by calling 784-4091 or stop in today.
Trojans with a lead 9-4 in the first set. Timeouts are brought to you by Irving. Barnesville leading in this first set. Maddie Steen will serve for Ada-Borup-West following that side out. Steen will send it from right to left. 9-4 Trojans, I should say, and Steen's serve is short into the net. 10-4. Barnesville will bring in a serve specialist as Kenzie Scogan checks in. Scogan in for Lauren Halverson on a substitution. Serve for Scogan is across. Dug up back row by Markison. Back row play. Sip sends it over, too strong. Trojans point 11 for Barnesville with a nice start to set number 1, taking advantage of some opportunities here tonight. Scogan will serve it again. She will swing it left to right here this evening. So it'll be Scogan with the right-hand serve. Coming at you left to right here this evening on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Dug up, sipped over by Sip. Now it's going to be picked up back row, played in the front left side in attack. Big swing by Bolgren. Dug up in the back row by Steen. Now Sip will return it. Back row kill is good. That's going to be a swing and kill, good for Kaylee Sipp, connecting for the second time. Jones with the assist there, and will side out for the Cougars, 11-5 Trojans. And Kaylee Dahl will go back and serve it away. She'll send it right hand across. Falling in, service ace for Kaylee Dahl, and you can hear Dave Dahl with his first ace serve call of the year for the Cougars. Dahl will send it over again. Kaylee Dahl serve into the middle, picked up in the back row by Scogan. Setting left side, Bolgren tips over. Now picked up by Jones, left side, an attack from Thompson. Dug up in the back row by the Trojans, setting in the middle, and it's over. Near lift there by Bredman, but across, now tipped over by Thompson, it falls. Jones with the assist, Lauren Thompson with a kill. And 11-7, Cougars clawing back a little bit as Kaylee Dahl will serve it again. We'll call her Kaylee for short. She'll send it right to left. Good serve, back row, dug up there by Strand. Now in the front, an attack. Big time swing and a kill for Emily Bredman. First of the night. Bredman with a hammer was an assist that time by Newell. 12-7 Barnesville, and serving will be Lexi Bolgren. She'll come with a sidewinding jump serve, dug up in the back row. Now Jones plays it. Steen across in 3. Setting, tipping, Bredman, it's out. Diving after it, going after it was Maddie Steen. It slips out, and it's 12-8 in favor of Barnesville here in set number 1 tonight. Serving for Ada-Borup-West will be Kesa Jones. Jones serve too strong and out. 13-8 on the side out. Barnesville has the lead. Sydney Strand and the Trojans will serve it left to right. Strand, right hand, swings it over with a knee brace on the right knee. Steen, Jones, and an attack here by Thompson. Lauren Thompson with a kill. Kesa Jones the assist. And it'll be back to the Cougars now at 13-9 Trojans. Substitution as Brooke Scherfenberg is in. Dylan Miller is out from the front row. Brooke Scherfenberg, the junior, will serve it left to right to left, I should say. Scherfenberg set to swing it. Getting the alignment all set on the court. Scherfenberg's right-handed serve is low, dug up, played over by the Trojans off the net. Jones, now Scherfenberg plays it back to the middle and tipped across by the Cougars' Egan. Then on the return, nice shot there by Katie Newell, and a quick falls in. 14-9 in favor of Barnesville. Trojans will sub out. And we'll see Lauren Halverson re-enter. Scogan out. Serving Katie Newell. She started the match off serving. She'll serve it 14-9 in favor of the Trojans in the first set. Back corner. Newell's serve is too strong. 14-10 on the side out. Cougars will serve. Sipp re-enters. Dahl checks out on a substitution. Lauren Thompson will step on back to the serve line. Thompson's right-hand serve is across. It's picked up in the back row by Barnesville. They can't play it off the net. On the receive by Sydney Strand. Cougar point, 14-11. And Lauren Thompson will serve it once more. Thompson right to left. Serve is across, and it is wide left and out. 15-11 Barnesville. More matches going on tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Among those, Foston is at Climax Fisher this evening in Fisher. Hillsborough Central Valley visiting Oak Grove. You can catch those as well on YourLiveEvent.com as Anna Stanford sends it across. Sipp pops it over. Played back row by Strand. Now Newell sets it left side for Bolgren off a tip. Kill. Good. Lexi Bolgren. Katie Newell with the assist. 16-11. Favor of the Barnesville Trojans. Anna Stanford serving again. She's been the most successful from the serve stripe so far for the Trojans. Thompson receives. Steen falls in front of Jones. 17-11 Barnesville. Anna Stanford will serve it again. She will send it left to right. Stanford, right-handed serve. It's across. It's picked up in the back row by Steen. Now set Jones, left side. Sipp with an attack. It's dug up there. In the middle, Newell. Bolgren, mishit. Bolgren in the middle was trying to connect and mishit it. Off the fingertips, it goes into the net. And the side out will be the Cougars. Izzy Markison going back to serve. We see checking out Adrina Egan, a substitution with rotation. Markison over, dug up by Strand and played across by Bolgren. Now an attack by Sip. This one is off the rafters. Point Cougars. Kaylee Sip. And she got that from Kesa Jones. Back serving again will be Izzy Markison. 17-13 Barnesville. Trojans setting and a tipping down. They're going to call a lift here. Lift call on Emily Smith. Cougars within 3, 17-14. Markison will serve it again. Izzy serve, dug up back row by Strand. Setting high, Bolgren. She'll swing it across, and the Cougars return it, goes off the rafters. Falls on the side of the Trojans. Another big swing from Sip. 17-15. No, excuse me, it's not. I misspoke. Point not to the Cougars, point to the Trojans. They call the Cougars into the net. I should say under the net, crossing the line. Trojans will return it. Trojans, Lauren Halverson credited with a tip kill there. Now 19-14. 19-14 is the score. So serving will be Smith. She'll send it over again. It's one across. Sip receives it. Now Steen plays it ahead. Sip, right hand attacks it. Trojans, miscommunications as Emily Smith sent it back. Nobody was there to return it. The air sides out, 19-15, Barnesville. Cougars going back to serve. Maddie Steen will send it right to left. Steen serving for the Cougars. Will serve. Official having some conversation with the scores table. Confirming rotation, and Maddie Steen will serve. It's across, and it's played by the Trojans. They go into the net. Halverson sends it with the right hand into the net. 19-16 Barnesville. Cougars will serve. Maddie Steen going right to left with it. It's across. Played back row, setting. Left side with an attack. Dug out, played by Markison. Sip sends it over. Dug there, tipping high and setting. Shot across by Barnesville. Now the Cougars will return it. Scherfenberg kept alive. Great volley here. Bolgren off a touch. Dug up there by Thompson. Played. Sip sends it over. Back row Strand in the middle. Here's an attack. That's going to be a swing by Bredman. And the Cougars will not be able to get it over in 3. Barnesville will take the long volley, making it 20-16. So it'll be Kenzie Scogan back in on the serve for the Barnesville Trojans in the rotation. She'll send it left to right. Scogan will do it. Officials are getting everything set from the floor and on top of the chair. Serve coming. Low serve by Scogan. Dug up Thompson, Jones. Markison is rejected by the divider high atop the rafters. 21-16 Barnesville. Kenzie Scogan will serve it again for the Trojans, left to right. Scogan's right-handed serve is going to be in a serve. It goes off of Brooke Scherfenberg's fingertips. 22-16 Barnesville. Trojans trying to take a stretch here and run it in this first set. Let's serve. It is out. On the right side, just sneaking out there. 22-17. Cougars trailing. They'll serve. Sip checks out. Kayliana Dahl enters. On the rotation, Dahl's right-handed serve is across. Scogan receives it left side. And a big hammer there by Bredman. Emily Bredman. And Katie Newell set it up nicely. 23-17 Barnesville. Lexi Bolgren going to step back and serve. Bolgren serving left to right. She'll send it across. Bolgren jump serve with the right hand. It's over. It's dug up back row, played by the Cougars, and They do get it across. Brooke Scherfenberg gets it to tip across on a pass from Jones. All happening right at the net. 23-18. That in favor of Barnesville. Cougars will serve. Casa Jones serving and trailing. Jones right hand coming up. Serve is over, dug up Trojans. Now Newell sets it left side, and here's an attack by Stanford. Kill good. Anna Stanford with a kill. Newell on the backside setting it nicely. So it's set point for Barnesville, 24-18. Trojans can put away the first set with this one here. Is Sydney Strand going to go back to serve? The libero will serve it left to right. Serving for set point, received by Thompson. Jones now back to Thompson, winding off the net. Left side, it was Newell passing to Stanford. She goes into the net. Still set point for the Trojans. Cougars trailing now 24-19. Cougars serving, down 5. Brooke Scherfenberg will serve. Serve is too strong, and Barnesville wins it. 25-19 in set number 1. Trojans take the first set on a service error. And our first set goes the way of Barnesville. 25-19 as we get our in-between set update, which is being presented to you by the Lindfors Agency. The Lindfors Agency in downtown Mahnomen, new location. They also have their new location in Ada. They're in Bagley, Foston, and Clearbrook. Lindfors, your insurance source. And first set between the two squads. As Coach Lee mentioned, there might be some nerves. And I know Coach Askegard said the same thing. May have been a little bit evident at times. Neither team was able to get too much for streaks going as they found a way to get some hits together and string together enough for, of course, a couple of runs that separated. Trojans played a little stronger at the net. I think some of the bigger keys there in that first set. Goes the way of Barnesville, 25-19 over Ada-Borup-West. Second set is on the way. That the in-between set update from the Lindfors Agency. Downtown Mahnomen, also in Ada now. Bagley, Foston, and Clearbrook. Lindfors, your insurance source. Second set from the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium coming up on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
West Main Pizza welcomes you to dine in. Call for takeout or delivery of your orders. Now, with Pizza Order, get your coupon for free large order of garlic breadsticks with your next 16-inch pizza order. Use your West Main reward points and save more. Rewards at westmainpizza.net. More than just pizza. Enjoy fresh garden salads, taco salads, super nachos, garlic bread, soups, subs. Treat yourself to ice cream or your favorite shake. West Main Pizza in Ada.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to yourliveevent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at Your Live Event 1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page.
Welcome back to the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast tonight on KRJB and on yourliveevent.com. Kaylin back in the studios of KRJB, our engineer, Brendan Loosbrock, running the controls for yourliveevent.com. And guess what? Alex Rush back in the house. We're keeping tabs on a few other matches for you as well to share some scores later on. With our updates from Alex Rush. Appreciate that. Barnesville took the first set from Ada-Borup-West, 25-19. Trojans took it and ran with it. They hold on, 25-19 for the first set. Cougars will go, they never changed sides. They're keeping that maybe the same. I didn't hear, I guess, I didn't ask if it was any different, but the teams are staying on the same side of the floor here. It's something they did a year ago, keep the same bench, things like that. I could see that as being, hey, look at you in the building and everything. Look at you. Good times. We've even got photography back and everything. Does it feel good to be in the gym? Absolutely. Cougars going right to left. Trojans receiving left to right. And a battle as the Trojans ran out of space on the floor to follow that one. Cougars take the first serve and get the first point of the second set. Lauren Thompson will serve it again. Cougars lead it 1-0 here in set number 2. Lauren Thompson last year, recall a number of times where she would go on serve streaks. We'll see if she can carry one over here to start in this first game of the season. Net play, Trojans now returning. It'll be a send across by Stanford with 2 hands. Now right side attack, tipped over by the Trojans off of a shot from Prodzinski. Now an attack here by Sip at the net. It's off the net. Trojans can't play it. Sip gonna get credit for a kill. And an emphatic high five. Lauren Thompson heads back to the serve line. Thompson and the Cougars leading 2-0 here in set number 2. Barnesville leads the match 1-0. Received here by Strand, now left side, and an attack picked up by Thompson. Now it'll be Jones and over by Egan, Audrina Egan. Here's a right side pass. Trojans send it over at the net. Little play there. Falls on the side of the Cougars. They say a net violation on Barnesville, and Emily Smith, point Cougars. Saying over the top, 3-0 Cougars. Thompson will serve it right to left for the Cougars. Strand, Bolgren, and sent over by Smith. Now it'll be Jones and Sip at the net. Sip can't play it across. So it'll be a point. Inside out to the Barnesville Trojans, 3-1. Get a rotation substitution. And going back to serve, Katie Newell, she'll serve it up. Kenzie Scogan checked out. Lauren Halverson back in front row play here for Barnesville. And a serve. Prodzinski receives. Halverson swings. Back to Prodzinski. Now Jones. Sip on the left side. She'll wind up with the right hand. Then it's over. Off of a tip. Over by Steen. And now an attack. Newell. I should say that's actually Stanford. Now good net play back and forth. Cougars, Trojans sent across here by Egan. Now played. Newell left side. Here's another shot by Stanford. Tipped and blocked by Egan at the net. Back row, Thompson. Now Jones and Sip will wind and send it too strong. Long volley, enjoyable. Point Trojans. There was Egan with a block in that sequence. Coach Lee, there's an official timeout. They're saying to get a towel out to pick up, I do believe, some perspiration on the floor. And it's probably 86 degrees in the gymnasium today. I think that's accurate. Alex, you got to get that information. Tell us what the temperature is inside the gymnasium. That's what I'm asking for tonight. Can you do that for me? Give me that temp. All right, good. Serve coming up here from Katie Newell. Newell sends it across. It's picked up by the Cougars. Prodzinski digs it out. Sent over by Steen. Now played Halverson. Here's a swing, dug out here by the Cougars. It'll be another attack by Sip. Trojans can't handle it. Point Cougars and a side out. Kaylee Sip, 6 kills. Jones with the assist. What do you got for inside here, Alex? Temperature-wise? What did you say it was? 4-2 in favor of Ada-Borup-West. Serving Izzy Markuson. She'll send it across. Trojans digging, sending, and they'll free ball it across now. And it's picked up by Kesa Jones. Now an attack by Prodzinski. Jones the assist. Sarah Prodzinski the kill and down. Good. Cougars 5-2 leaders in the second set. Sip will send it back to Markuson. What do you got? 8-3. It's 83 inside. Toasty. Perfect night for volleyball inside. Jones sends it across. Here's Sip with an attack for the Cougars. Dug up. Played by Newell and over by Halverson for Barnesville front row. Now Jones back setting and mistiming it, but getting it over anyway is Sarah Prodzinski. What ends up being a blunder is a point, 6-2 Cougars. And Izzy Markison will serve it right to left. Markison serve. Dug up, back row. Played, setting high, and now free balling it across with a swing is Anna Stanford, but it's an error, too strong, 7-2 Cougars. Timeout on the floor as Izzy Markison will be back serving when we return. On the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, Ada-Borup-West 7, Barnesville 2, second set volleyball on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information and how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov.
Welcome back here on yourliveevent.com and KRJB 106.5 FM, bringing you coverage of Ada-Borup-West and Barnesville volleyball inside the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. It is the second set. Cougars leading the second set 7-2. Barnesville took the first set 25-19 here this evening. Cougars serving right now as Izzy Markison will continue. She's been the hottest at the serve line tonight for the Cougars. Serve received by Barnesville, setting high, and now here's an attack by Stanford. It's too strong. Cougar point. 8-2 Cougars. Markison will serve again. Right-handed swing. Dug up by Strand, played. Halverson will free ball it over on a pass from Newell. Now Jones back sets. It's going to be Prodzinski. Is it touched? Do we have a tip? They say it was tipped. Not much argument on the side of the Trojans. So that goes to Prodzinski and to Jones. 9-2, Cougars will serve it again. Trojans trying to get the volleyball back. Right-handed serve. Dug up by Stanford. Should say dug up there by Bolgren, and now an attack, and it's off the Cougars. As that time, Bolgren passed and Stanford with a swing. So Trojans with the side out, 9-3. Cougars lead it, and serving will be Anna Stanford. Trojans get the volleyball back. Stanford serve. Dug up back row by Thompson. Played. Prodzinski and then Sip. Barnesville's Newell sets it up. Big swing that time by the Trojans. Bolgren, and now the Cougars with an attack, and Sip gets it to go. Kaylee Sip sends it across with a strong right hand. Jones the pass. And it's 10-3 Cougars. Maddie Steen will serve it right to left. Steen sends it across. Dug up. Barnesville plays it. Newell. And then into the net goes Bolgren. Trojans just not clicking right now like they did in the first set and having to really dig here a little bit. Steen will serve it again. Maddie going right to left. Cougars taking advantage, much like Barnesville did in the first set. Take a few mistakes and let the rest of the play unfold as Dylan Miller free balls it across on a pass. Now Barnesville back setting. An attack by Halverson, dug up by Miller, played Steen. Now Sip will tip it into the net. And it'll be a side out, 11-4 in favor of the Cougars. Trojans will get the volleyball back, as we'll see Emily Bredman re-enter the volleyball match. Emily Sip will go to serve. The libero is Sydney Strand. She sits out on rotation. Smith to serve, left to right. Serve is up, dug up, setting, left side attacking. Played by Barnesville on the receive. Here's an attack, swing, big swing, that time from Bolgren, and it is out. Cougars will rotate in, Kayliana Dahl, and she will serve as Sip checks out on the substitution. Dahl will serve. Kayliana Dahl right to left. It's received by the Trojans. Now setting and swinging it across is going to be Bredman. Received, set up by the Cougars. Miller sends it across. Newell, right-hand side. Halverson sends it over. Dug up, played across. One time by Bolgren. Now Jones, front row, tipped there by Nelson Thompson. Blocked by the Trojans at the net. Bredman that time. They try to put up a double block on the Cougars. Sent over on a return. Cougars will get through a block. Now it's going to be Bolgren. A pass from Newell. Through a touch. Kept alive by the Cougars. Markison. Big time slam. Coming back at you. Lauren Thompson sends it down. That was kept alive by Izzy Markison. 13-4 Cougars. Kayleana Dahl will send it right to left. Fun to see student sections, everybody. Let me tell you. Bolgren sends it over. Received by Dahl. Set here Jones. Now over by Steen. Picked up in the back row by Strand. Now setting Newell. Bredman blocked by Thompson and out. So Newell gets the kill. Should say Newell gets the assist. And Bredman gets the kill off the block touch. 13-5, Cougars leading the Trojans, and serving is Kenzie Skogan on that rotation. Dylan Miller mishits into the net. 13-6, Cougars lead. Barnesville trying to put a dent here as Brooke Scherfenberg going to check in for Dylan Miller on a substitution. Skogan will send it left to right. Skogan's serve is dug up by Markison. Over the reach of Jones. That would be a service ace for Kenzie Skogan. 13-7 in favor of the Cougars. Trojans trying to put a dent in the Cougar lead. Set number 2. Barnesville took the first set, 25-19. Skogan's serve. Back row dug out by Steen. Now setting high is Jones. Thompson with a shot across. Back corner. It's good. Asa Jones. Lauren Thompson. 14-7, Cougars of Ada-Borup-West leading. See Izzy Markison check out. Front row, Egan re-enters. Serving right now is Casa Jones. At the net, it was Newell getting it to Bredman and across. Now Egan sends it over. Strand, Newell, over to Stanford that time, but Stanford's return goes into the net. 15-7 Cougars. Casa Jones, yes, Casa Jones will serve it again. Serves over. Too strong. 15-8. It'll be the Trojans serving. Barnesville serving, trailing. And Lexi Bolgren to serve. The jump serve is dug up by Dahl. Jones now setting. A swing by Scherfenberg is too strong. 15-9 in favor of the Cougars. Trojans will serve it again, and that's Lexi Bolgren stepping back to serve once more. Bolgren with a right-handed jump serve. Dug up. Played high. Jones now an attack by Thompson. Blocked by the Barnesville Trojans. Emily Bredman. Bredman with the old block kill combo there. 15-10. Ada-Borup-West leading Barnesville. Barnesville cutting it down. Barnesville leads the match 1-0. Here comes a serve. It's across and it's dug out by Steen. Now setting is Jones. Scherfenberg is blocked at the net by Bredman. Now the Cougars will return. Bredman blocks another one at the net. Jones, Thompson over the block attempt. Now it's going to be picked up, setting high. Left side is going to be Stanford, dug up by Steen and a Jones, and then a swing kill good for Brooke Scherfenberg. Cougars get the point. 16-10 and a side out, and Scherfenberg is going to sneak back to serve. Brooke sends it across. Played over by Bredman, dug up by Dahl in the back row. Now Jones, here's Thompson, swinging it over, dug up in the back row by Sydney Strand of the Trojans. Left side an attack by Stanford. Popped in the air by Jones and free ball to cross. Now setting, right side, into the net. Bredman was off balance, point Cougars 17-10. And we'll get a timeout. I was just thinking, we haven't had a timeout in a little while, and there's a timeout by Megan Askegard and the Trojans. We'll take it. Timeouts are brought to you by Nick Prothero Pioneer Seed. On the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, we have a score of Ada-Borup-West 17, Barnesville 10 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax by calling 218-790-6375 or their main office at 891-2211.
Well, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars controlling a bit here in this second set after the first set goes the way of Barnesville. Final there was 25-19. Here in the second set, 17-10 in favor of Ada-Borup-West. Our broadcast location, we're high atop the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium from the Laura Tweeten Thrivent Financial broadcast booth here today on KRJB and KRJM Radio. Visit KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Laura Tweeten, Thrivent Financial with offices in both Ada and Ulen. Cougars serving right to left, and it is Brooke Scherfenberg serving once more. Serving 17-10. She sends it over. It's dug up by Scogan. Back row for the Trojans. Down attack. Boom! Bredman slams it down. Katie Newell with the assist. Big swing. 5 kills for Bredman. She packs a punch with a big swing there. Sydney Strand going to go back to serve. 17-11. Cougars leading the Trojans. Trojans left to right serving here. Dug up by Thompson. Now Jones going to set it. Right-handed slap over here by Egan. Picked up. Trojans setting. Left side again. This one Stanford sending it across. Dahl, Jones. Here's Thompson at the net. Off a touch. It goes down off of the touch of Emily Smith. Lauren Thompson with a kill. Assist to Casey Jones. 18-11. Cougars trying to even the match. Here with a second set lead of 18-11. Lauren Thompson serving. Dug up by the Trojans and sent across by Bolgren. Mid-range kill attempt, and hey, it worked! Bolgren smiles and laughs as she goes into the huddle with a swing. The assist from Newell. 18-12 in favor of the Cougars. Barnesville now serving. Katie Newell will serve it left to right. Newell will go left to right with it. And little baby jump serve here. Dug up by Steen. Now Jones sets it left side and attack by Sip. Dug up by Strand, and then Sip, one-time it, sends it back down with a kill. 19-12. Checking out is Adrina Egan. In is Izzy Markison. She's been one of the better servers tonight for the Cougars in rotation. She'll serve it again. 19-12 in favor of Ada-Borup-West. Set 2. Serves up, it's across, it's dug up by Bolgren. Now tipping, and into the net goes Emily Smith. I know both coaches don't like when things go into tipping match. They'd rather they hit their shots and hit their keys with good passing. Markison sends it over, dug up Stanford, then a cross and a swing there by Lauren Halverson that misses. 21-12, the inverse score. I think that's the math term I was looking for. Here's a swing right now by Markison, dug up. That was Stanford. Then to Newell, then to Stanford. Swings deep, wants a tip. From the chair, they say, yeah, there's going to be a tip. So it's a tip. Newell credited with that one. And it's 21-13. Serve over by Stanford, and it's an ace serve. Stanford and the Trojans, 21-14. Here comes the serve. It's across. Picked up, setting, left side and over. Dug up here. Left side attack by Bolgren. A miss hit goes into the net. 22-14 Cougars. A substitution sends the Cougars Brodzinski out. Maddie Steen into serve here. Maddie Steen serving 22-14 in favor of the Cougars. Set 2, down 1-0 in the match. Bolgren from Newell. And this one is out on the return. Point Cougars. I thought it was. Official had to get a correction there. 23-14. The return too strong. A couple of fans not pleased with that. But what would be a game without fans unpleased with something, right? Here's a set. Newell to Bolgren. A missed pass goes into the net there, and Bolgren couldn't pop it over. 24-14. And the Cougars have set point here in this first, make it second set. Maddie Steen with a chance to finish it off. Barnesville took the first set. Maddie Steen serves it with set point here in set 2. Setting over is Stanford on a pass from Newell. Steen, Sip, and this one is off a touch and out. So Sip gonna get the kill. And Steen with the pass that time. And that's how the second set will go. It goes 25-14 in favor of Ada-Borup-West as the Cougars, after falling in that first set, 25-19, they take the second set, 25-14. In between set update from the Linfors Agency. Their brand new location in downtown Mahnomen. They're also now in Ada. They also have locations in Bagley, Foston, and Clearbrook. Linfors, your insurance source. And here in the second set, Cougars with a couple of big serve streaks. Izzy Markison stood up, served really well. Kaylee Sip connected on some big hits. Kesa Jones and Maddie Steen were passing the ball fairly well. Cougars took advantage of some miscues out there by the Trojans. Trojans just weren't able to get established in the second set. No more than 3 in a row on the point structure. Cougars control it. They win it 25-14. The match is all tied up at a set apiece here on KRJB and on yourliveevent.com. First set to Barnesville, second set to the Cougars of Ada-Borup-West. 25-19, then 25-14. Tied up at 1 apiece as we go to a break. We'll come back with a third set between Ada-Borup-West and Barnesville. Volleyball on yourliveevent.com and KRJB.
Summer is a time for enjoying the outdoors and having fun in the warm weather. American Crystal Sugar reminds you of some tips to keep you safe during the summertime. When working or playing in the hot weather, be sure to stay hydrated. Take extra breaks and drink lots of water. Use sunscreen and apply frequently. Wear light, loose-fitting clothing. Wear sunglasses to protect your eyes. And if possible, wear a wide-brim hat to bring more shade cover. Never leave children or pets alone in vehicles. Summer safety reminders from American Crystal Sugar Company.
Buying, building, or remodeling a home is a big financial commitment and can be stressful. Hi, this is Kim Peters, personal banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'll keep it simple when it comes to purchasing or remodeling your home. I'll be your local American Federal banker, providing local servicing and support with online and mobile application options. For your next mortgage, visit with me at American Federal Bank, Highway 9 South Ada, or apply at AmericanFederalBank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living that you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
Summer savings on all tires at Bitger Inc. Driving to the lakes, driving on vacation, driving to and from work, doing field work, mowing lawn, towing the boat trailer and using the camper, driving the ATVs. You need any tire? You can depend on Bitger Inc. to have your tires. Keep those tires rolling. Bitger Inc. 456-7467, 456-SHOP. Call Troy the Tire Guy. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Keep those tires rolling. Bitger Inc. 456-7467.
Welcoming you back inside the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast of this matchup between Ada-Borup-West and Barnesville on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Kaylin back in the studios of KRJB. Brandon Loosbrock running the show, yourliveevent.com. We're set at 1 apiece for the Cougars and the Trojans, and this will be the third set of the match tonight. Who's going to take control? We'll find out with this third set tonight inside the warm, toasty Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. Even Alex Rush is here tonight. Hard to beat it. Serve coming across as the Trojans will send it left to right. I broke my pen. Kesa Jones must have heard me break my pen, because then she goes into the net on the return. And the Trojans with an early 1-0 lead in set number 3. Katie Newell going to get that first serve point, and Newell will send it left to right. Newell's right-handed serve is a good low serve dug up by Kayliana Dahl. Now it's going to be Jones. That's fine. I can still use it. That's going to be played there by the Cougars to send it over. Prodzinski digs it up after a return by the Trojans. Now setting high. Setting high, now a right-hand attack. It's going to be Holverson. Bang, smash, got it down with a kill. As Anna Stanford passing that one, and then it's Holverson connecting. Trojans getting some of that momentum to start this third set. They want to take the momentum back after a second set loss. And now with the diving bodies out on the floor, we've got a towel out on the court, doing some court maintenance, you might say. And all of a sudden, there is an incredible amount of cool air that I'm feeling right now. What's happening? Where is this cool air coming from? I can even feel the air. Can you feel that, Alex? My goodness, it feels nice up here in the box. Here's Jones setting, passing right side, Lauren Thompson. Dug up, here's an attack off a touch, and it's over by the Trojans. Smith now played. Here's a left side attack by Lauren Thompson off of a touch. Kill is good. Jones and Thompson. 2-1 Barnesville. Ada-Borup-West's Lauren Thompson will go serve. Set number 3. Match is tied at 1 apiece. Right-hand serve for Lauren Thompson. It's over. It's dug up in the back row by the Trojans and sent over by Strand. Now free ball across by Sip. Setting, left side attack, big swing! And Anna Stanford gets the kill. Katie Newell with the assist. And it's 3-1 in favor of Barnesville. They lead Ada-Borup-West. Here's an attack. Serve from Anna Stanford. Dug up, back row by Thompson, and free balled over by Egan. Audrina Egan. Left side, a shot over here by Bolgren. Off of a touch. Kill good. Katie Newell, the assist, and Lexi Bolgren with her 5th kill. 4-1 in favor of Barnes, and is serving Anna Stanford. Stanford will swing it over. Dug up. Setting Jones. Left side, Sip with an attack. Dug up here in the back row by Strand. Now a set and a hit by Bolgren. She's coming with the attack. Now over by Egan, front row play. Prodzinski, dug up, played by Newell, kept alive and over here by Smith. Now Thompson plays it back to the front. Sip off a touch. She'll pop it across. Newell, Smith, dug up there by Jones. Now Prodzinski, an attack once more. Boom! That's Kaylee Sip sending it down. 4-2 Barnesville. Nice rally there by the two squads. As Izzy Markison back in on rotation for Adrina Egan, and Markison will serve. Izzy serves it across. It's dug up. It's played by Barnesville. Left side, an attack by Bolgren with a kill attempt. Dug up in the back row. Then Bolgren at the net. She had that right arm ricochet off the top tape of the net there. As she sent it out. 4-3 Barnesville. Markison serving again. Izzy's right-handed serve. Out. 5-3 Barnesville. On the service error. And the side out, it'll be Emily Smith going to serve. Smith serving for Barnesville. Trying to take the lead here in set number 3. Match is tied at 1 apiece. Thompson receives it for the Cougars. Then it's going to be Sip from Jones. Tipped across by the Trojans. Here's an attack by Sip through a block attempt. Newell, Halverson, Bolgren. Dug up by Sip. Played by Prodzinski, then Sip. And it is off of the Barnesville, and they're going to say it was off of the Trojans and out. That's what they're saying. Sip with a kill. Jones with the assist. And side out Cougars, 5-4. Maddie Steen will go to serve. Dug up, played here. Now an attack by the Trojans. We're going to get a lift call on Barnesville. They're all tied up at 5. Set number 3. Lift call on the Trojans. Maddie Steen to serve. Maddie serve right to left. It's picked up in the back row by the Barnesville Trojans and sent over by Bolgren. Setting high. Jones to Sip. Kill good. Pretty good connection. 6-5, a lead change. Cougars have it here in this third set. Maddie Steen to serve it again. It's across. It's picked up by Newell. She'll send it here to Bredman, and it's down and good. Went falling in front of Lauren Thompson. She was about a half second behind it. 6-6, we're all tied up. as Newell there, Bredman with the kill. And Scogan back in on a substitution rotation there with Halverson. Scogan will serve it over. Let serve, dug up, played Jones. Here's Sip, big swing, out. 7-6 Barnesville. And Trojans regain the lead on the scoreboard. And we'll see Scogan serving again left to right. It's a cross. Played by the Cougars. Now an attack and free balled over by Sip. Setting left side. Here's Bolgren. Kill good. Newell to Bolgren. 8-6 Trojans. Barnesville with the lead. And Mackenzie Scogan will serve it once more. Mackenzie going to go left to right with it. Scogan serve. Across, played by Steen, now set high, and an attack left side by Sip. Off a touch, Sip's killed good. Steen to Sip. Sip out, Dahl in, Kayliana Dahl will check in, now 8-7 Barnesville. 8-7 Barnesville, and Dahl will serve right to left. Setting, tipping, sent across, dug up now by Dylan Miller of the Cougars. Off, set, back foot, tried to swing that one. Thompson heads it into the net. So Barnesville will take advantage, 9-7 off the net error. And it'll be serving Lexi Bolgren. Her 5th serve point of the night. She'll go to the line and send it left to right. Bolgren serve. Dug up by Steen. Jones, Thompson, played. On the return here, it's Bredman, zipped across. Setting high is Jones. Big swing there by Thompson. Kept alive and then into the scores table. We got things happening. And what a save it was. What a save it was by Katie Newell. She free balls it as she goes into Dave Dahl's scores table. We're worried about Dave. Is he okay? The microphone has survived. Lexi Bolgren will go to serve, and it is 10-7 as a strong turn of momentum there for Barnesville. Swing across by Thompson. Now played here and over by Barnesville and Stanford. Thompson back to Stanford. Now setting and over is Bredman. Thompson at the net. We're getting a bit of a tipping match and then a big swing. One-timer. Emily Bredman sends it across. 11-7 Barnesville. Timeout on the floor. Bolgren will serve when we come back. Timeouts are brought to you by Nick Prothero Pioneer Seed. On the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, Barnesville 11, Ada-Borup-West 7 in this third set. Match is tied at 1 apiece on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With YourLiveEvent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
We're back out of the timeout. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. A spirited gymnasium to open up the volleyball season for Ada-Borup-West and for Barnesville. The Trojans took the first set 25-19. The Cougars would take the second set 25-14. And now, third set, it's Barnesville with a lead 11-7. It's been entertaining back and forth. Barnesville getting a bit of the momentum right now. We'll see who needs to dial in the focus. Brought to you by Valley Vision Clinic. Dr. Dave Solsing, Valley Vision Clinic, 784-4091. Talk to Dr. Dave Solsing. Get an appointment today. Get your eyes examined. Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Shot across by the Cougars on the return off of a serve by the Barnesville Trojans. They couldn't play it. The Trojans, that is. A double hit called. And it'll be the Cougars with the point. Lauren Thompson going to get credit with a shot across. And it's 11-8. Trojans leading, Cougars serving, and Cougars serving. Casey Jones sends it over. Played, swing, shot is dug up there by Kayliana Dahl. Played by Jones. Now Thompson swings it across. Strand, Newell. Lift is called on Barnesville. 11-9 in favor of the Trojans. Cougars, Jones to serve again. I can't emphasize how much fun it is. I can't emphasize enough how much fun it is to have students back in the gymnasium watching a sporting event in high school. I am excited. Send it left side. Barnesville sends it down. Dug up there by Jones in the back row. I should say by Steen in the back row. Now Dahl digs it up, keeps it alive. Jones, left side. Miller, over. Too strong. Barnesville gets the point. And I even see a Muggsy Bogues jersey here. Charlotte Hornets Bogues jersey worn by the student section of the Trojans. That's fantastic. I don't care who you are. And it's authentic, it appears. 12-9 Barnesville. Serving over was Strand. Cougars will send it across Jones. Dug up by Barnesville. Setting and a dig. Ooh, this one goes off of Casey Jones in the back row. Took a header there. And a swing that time by Emily Smith and a smile by Smith. Also talk about that scene, smiles, because we're not masked on the court right now. That's impressive too. Sydney Strand, the emotions a little bit different when you see it this year. Strand serving left side. It's dug up back row by Steen. Now an attack by Thompson. Down good. Jones-Thompson. That was a good pass. Thompson came right on top of it and down. 13-10. Barnesville with the advantage in the third set. Outside of the Cougars taking advantage of a space of that second set, it's been really back and forth. Nobody wants to really take a ton of control here. Scherfenberg serving. Skogan. Newell free balls it across. Dahl. Jones. Back sets to Prodzinski. Miss-hit it. 14-10. Side out. Barnesville leads. See rotation. And Scherfenberg out. Also now back in back row is Steen. So we'll see Katie Newell serve it for Barnesville. The jump serve coming at you. Dug up by Thompson. Played by Jones, then Thompson. Blocked by the Trojans. Cougars attacking Thompson. Across. Now it's a back set here and free balled over by Halverson. Dug up back row. Jones from Dahl and over by Thompson in three. Setting high. Newell. She gets it to Stanford, who gets through a block attempt. Newell to Stanford, and it's 15-10 Trojans. Back serving will be Katie Newell. She'll serve it left to right. Newell, right-hander, serves up. Back row, Dahl. Received by the Cougars, Jones. Played by Prodzinski. They couldn't get a third touch on it. 16-10 Trojans. Timeout Cougars. Timeout Cougars will take the timeout as well, and on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it's Barnesville 16, Ada-Borup-West 10 on yourliveevent.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
We're back here at the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. It is the third set between the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Barnesville Trojans. As Barnesville has taken the lead in the third set, 16-10, taking advantage of some miscues by the Cougars. A lot of hustle, a lot of energy happening on the floor here this evening. Both teams are bringing it. Cougars had the second set. Trojans took the first. Trojans trying to win the third set, as it looks like Foston has defeated Climax Fisher in 3 sets tonight over on yourliveevent.com. Another broadcast we had from Fisher this evening. Dahl. Jones. Thompson sends it over for the Cougars from right to left. After Barnesville out of the timeout was serving, here's a shot over by Smith, dug up by Dahl, then over by Steen. Played. Newell gets it to Stanford, goes through a touch. Stanford gets credit with a kill, and a Stanford. Katie Newell with the assist. Trojans lead at 17-10 in the third set. Newell will go back to serve left to right. Serving for the Barnesville Trojans, Katie Newell, right-handed serve. Too strong. And it's out. 17-11 in favor of Barnesville. Ada-Borup-West to serve. Kayleana Dahl checks out. Kaylee Sipp in on a substitution. Lauren Thompson serving for the Cougars right to left. Right-hand serve. Dug up. Bolgren Mid-range kill attempt is good. It's off of Sip, and Bolgren gets the kill. Lexi Bolgren with the kill. The assist went to Katie Newell. 18-11 Trojans, and they'll serve it. And it's going to be Anna Stanford. Dug up, played. Big swing by Sip, kill good from Jones. Sip from Jones. That's, I believe, 14 kills for Sip tonight. Markison will serve it right to left. It is 18-12 Barnesville. Ada-Borup-West will serve. Cougars send it over. Receive the Trojans. Left side, an attack, kill good. Bolgren. Lexi Bolgren with the kill. As Newell with the assist. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, there we go. 16 assists for Newell tonight. 19-12 Trojans, and they'll serve, and it'll be Emily Smith serving. It's a cross, dug up by Markison, now played by Casey Jones and over by Sip. Played by Barnesville in front, sent over by the Trojans. Setting high, right-hand attack is too strong by Prodzinski. Gingerly kind of stepping off there after she went down almost a little bit off balance. 20-12 Trojans in this third set. Emily Smith serving. It's dug up by Steen, now Jones, and Sip will send it across. Setting high, back set. Misplayed by Halverson in front of the net on a pass, that time from Newell. 20-13 in favor of Barnesville. Cougars to serve. Ada-Borup-West, Maddie Steen. Red-clad jersey. She is the libero, and she'll serve it right to left. Awaiting the whistle, and there it is. Serves up. Dug up back row. Played here. Setting Newell and attacking is Bolgren. Off of a touch. It bounced off of her teammate Bredman's head. And she popped it over, and now Bolgren plays it off the net. Not going to be able to play it after that. Sip is going to get credit with it. Now that is kill 15. Jones with the assist. Cougars taking advantage there, and it's 20-14. Some good net play that time by the Cougars and quick advancement. Newell setting a quick and a big swing there by Bredman and across. Good for a kill. 21-14 Cougars. 21-14 Trojans here in set number 3. Match is tied at 1 apiece right now. And serving on the rotation is Kenzie Scogan for Barnesville. Serve received, played. Jones, now Sip will swing it too strong. 22-14. Scogan will serve it again. Scogan serving it again. Left to right. Across. On the line. On the line, good with an ace serve. Absolutely. Scogan. I called it out before the line judge did, but that's okay. My view might have even been bitter of it, but right on the line. Kill good. Should say service ace for Scogan. Good. 23-14 Barnesville, third set. Trying to take the third set and take the lead in the match. Here's Sip winding up. Nearly taking Scogan down. Sip was going high with that one. Big swing, kill good. 23-15. Cougars will try to mount a comeback. Now, Kayleana Dahl will serve it right to left for Ada-Borup-West. Serve is across. Scogan off of a touch. Bredman then over by Newell. Here's Cougars popping it across. Now sent over by Barnesville's Strand. Kept alive. Steen and over by Thompson, but it's out. And the Trojans have set point in set 3, 24-15. Barnesville going to try to put it away in this third set and take a lead. Ada-Borup-West and Barnesville are all tied at 1 apiece here. And serving will be Lexi Bolgren. Good slow clap turning into an active clap by the Barnesville fans. Bolgren serve. Off of Jones, off of Steen, I should say. It's a service ace. 25-15. Barnesville takes it with an ace serve from Lexi Bolgren to take a 2-1 set lead. Barnesville 25, Ada-Borup-West 15 after the third set on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. The in-between set update, that is being made possible by our friends at the Linfors Agency, downtown Mahnomen, their new location. Also now in Ada. They're also in Foston, Bagley, and Clearbrook. Linfors, your insurance source. And Well, like the Cougars took advantage in set 2, Barnesville took advantage in set 3. Cougars really they didn't get anything going. Never had more than 2 in a row. They did have 3 in a row, I guess, at one point in the third set, but that was as long of a possession they would have. Barnesville was able to control. They got their hits going. They played strong at the net. They would win in the tipping battles. Everything was advantage Barnesville in the third set, so we're going to go set 4. Barnesville leads 2-1, as that is your in-between set update from the Linfors Agency. Third set from Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium coming up. The Trojans leading 2-1 over Ada-Borup-West on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Christian Motors. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. They're located on Highway 32 North in Fertile. Christian Motors features a quality line of cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and they've got the best prices around. You can stop by the lot or you can check out the selection online at christianmotors.com. And don't forget about Christian Motors Service Department. Christian Motors, proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer on Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. Please be extra careful when driving near construction activity. Be aware of trucks and heavy equipment, and please don't enter the work areas, because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
Franson Bank and Trust is proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses of the Red River Valley, including Ada, East Grand Forks, Warren, and Oslo. We're a Farmer Mac lender with competitive rates on equipment, land financing, and operating lines. With Franson's online and mobile banking, you can access your accounts and make deposits from anywhere, even from the cab of your tractor. See Greg in Ada, Brandon in East Grand Forks, or Tyler in Warren or Oslo. Or make an appointment online at fransonbank.com, member FDIC.
Set number 4, as we welcome you back to the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. Kevin Kochman with the broadcast tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Kaylin back in the studio, KRJB running the show. And we've got Brendan Lusbrock running the show, YourLiveEvent.com, also the camera work. Alex Rush with the updates, wearing the red and black glasses tonight. Alex, just pumped to be back in the gym, aren't you? He's very excited. Big smile on Alex's face. He's been smiling the whole time, except when he's been laser focused on his stats and updates. Laser focused. Third set went the way of Barnesville. They lead the match 2-1, and now it's Ada-Borup-West serving away on set 4, and a serve that's too strong by Scherfenberg. Brooke Scherfenberg's air will side out to Barnesville. Another jersey that I've seen that's pretty sweet from the young students section from the Barnesville Trojans. A nice Utah Jazz John Stockton jersey. Just fun to see that. Serving for the Trojans, Katie Newell. She'll serve it up. Cougars, Jones, and over Brodzinski. Now it's going to be Stanford to the big swing there from Halverson. Cougars and Trojans tipping. Now Brodzinski sends one. It's blocked down and good by Anna Stanford at the net. The old block kill. And Barnesville with a 2-0 lead here in set 4. Trojans trying to set things up. They want to send it across. We'll see what happens here as Katie Newell goes back to serve it again. Newell serve is across. Picked up Thompson. Then it's going to be a swing here by Thompson. A pass from Jones. Bolgren, Halverson over. Jones, Brodzinski. Now it'll be Thompson sending it across. It'll be a hit and a kill as Bolgren gave her all for that one. Thompson with the kill. And the assist goes that time to Brodzinski. Serving will be Lauren Thompson. 2-1 Trojans. Thompson serving for the Cougars. It's across. It's played at the net. Down good. Audrina Engen with a swat. She with a one-hand play at the net. 2-2. We're all tied up in this fourth set. Serve coming for Lauren Thompson. It's across. It's dug up. Played. Now swing by Smith. Emily Smith with a big hit. Newell with the assist. Barnesville 3. Cougars 2. No Bears jerseys. Not a single Bears jersey here. A lot of Vikings jerseys, surprisingly. Jimmy Butler jersey, a Twins jersey. No Bears jerseys, though. Take that, Brad. Here's a shot over. Sip. Played here by the Cougars. Egan sent back to Thompson and over. Barnesville sends it back on a return. Tipped by Jones. Now Sip swings it across with the right hand. Left side in attack over. Dug up here by the Cougars. Jones. Now Sip sends it back again. Back row to Strand. Barnesville. It's going to be Bolgren on a pass. Swung over. Sip with a dig. Now Jones back to Sip. She'll jump after this one, and it's a roll shot. Kill good. Haley Sip. Case of Jones. 3-3. We're all tied up. Cougars and Trojans. And Izzy Markison back in on the rotation. She'll pop in for Audrina Egan. Markison to serve. Izzy, right-hand serve, is across. It's picked up by Stanford. Then high in the air by Newell and played by the Cougars on a return. Now Bredman off of a touch. It goes into the student section. So Barnesville will take advantage here. 4-3. They get it back. We go back and forth a little bit. As Smith, Emily Smith to serve for Barnesville. She'll go left or right with it. It's over. It's dug up. It's played high. Here's an attack. Tipping, played by the Trojans and over. Cougars, Thompson in front of the net. Jones, and Sip sends it across from the middle. Played by Smith. Newell to Stanford off of the back row. It goes off of Thompson. And it's going to be Stanford with a kill. Newell with the assist. And Barnesville leads 5-3 over the Cougars in set 4. Emily Smith to serve it again. It's over. It's dug up in the back row by Steen. And one time, Bolgren. Prodzinski over by the Cougars. Jones. Now this shot goes off of the backhand of Lauren Thompson. And it's Bredman with a kill. 6-3 Trojans. Trying to separate a little bit here in this fourth set. Barnesville trying to win the match here. They lead it 2-1. It's going to be the Cougars at the net. Jones couldn't play it across. Point. Barnesville 7-3 in set 4. Barnesville, again, starting to put a little separation here on the court in the first match of the season for both teams. The energy across on a serve by Smith. Jones, Prodzinski mistimed it. And at the net, Bolgren put up a block. 8-3 and a timeout Cougars. As it'll be Smith returning to the serve line. When we come back on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it's Barnesville 8, Ada-Borup-West 3. Fourth set volleyball here tonight on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
And look, we're back. KRJB, yourliveevent.com. Volleyball action tonight. Season opener for Ada-Borup-West and Barnesville. R&J Sports active this evening. Looking forward to more. Cougars will be home on Thursday, taking on Crookston, a match we'll have for you on yourliveevent.com. As Ada-Borup-West football will be in Lake Park, taking on LPA, Lake Park Audubon. That'll be right on 106.5 FM KRJB Thursday night. Bison football on Saturday here on KRJB. An attack by the Cougars, and the Trojans send it back over. Now popping one over is Bredman, played by the Cougars, and a return by Sip. It's going to be over by Halverson, and the Cougars see that one go long here, and so it'll be Ada-Borup-West volleyball. I thought there was an error. I just missed the officials' ruling on that. 8-4. Barnesville Cougars will serve it now, and Maddie Steen will send it over right to left. It's dug up by Strand and over by Bredman. Emily Bredman with a kill. 9-4 Barnesville. Kinsey Scogan steps back. She'll serve left to right for the Trojans. She is in for Lauren Halverson, a senior on a substitution. Serve is up. Back row Steen. Played by Jones. Sip swings it hard. Strand returns it. And it's going to be Steen. Sip can't play it. It goes into the crowd. Trojans with the lead, 10-4. Double figures now for the Trojans in set 4. They lead the match 2-1. Trying to wrap it up here tonight. Cougars want to send it to a 5th. Scogan. Serve is dug up back row by Markison. Sent across. Popped in the air. 4 hits on the side of the Trojans as that one went off of Lexi Bolgren, and it'll be a Cougars side out, 10-5 after the air on the Trojans side. Kaylee Dahl, she is in for Kaylee Sip. Scogan passing here. Bredman gets his swing off of a pass from Newell, and now the Cougars, Brooke Scherfenberg, swing, kill, good. Make it 12-5. Excuse me, what am I doing here? Let's figure this out. 6-10 Cougars. Setting high, and Bredman at the net. Blocked by Scherfenberg. It'll be Newell sending it over. 6-10. My numbers are off, Alex. Just calm down. Just look at the scoreboard, Alex. It's fine. I got it figured out. 7-10 as the Cougars take advantage of another error. Serving. Markison. The Trojans return one. Big swing that time by Bredman. And it's now 11-7 Barnesville. And they're serving. Lexi Bolgren to do the serving for the Trojans. Leading by 4, leading the match 2-1. Serve is across. It's picked up back row, now set high. Right hand attack. Too strong by Scherfenberg that time. So Trojan point, 12-7. Bolgren will serve it again left to right. Bolgren's right-handed serve is across. It's a let serve, dug up by Dahl, now tipped over. Played, setting, left side and attack. Dug up there by Dahl, and it'll be Thompson, and then it's over by the Cougars' Markison. Played, and at the net, Lauren Thompson wins the battle of the tips, and Lauren Thompson will get a kill. 12-8 Trojans. Cougars serving. I do believe Casey Jones will send it right to left, that is. Case's right-handed serve. Too strong. 13-8 Barnesville. Stay tuned. Following our broadcast, we will have post-game reaction tonight here on KRJB and on yourliveevent.com. Whether this wraps up at 4 or if we go a 5th set, we'll have post-game reaction here. Service ace as a lift is called on the Cougars. Sydney Strand and the Barnesville Trojans with a 14-8 lead. Went off of Thompson. She's called with a lift. Strand serves again. This one, a let serve, played off the net by Egan. Nice job by Adrina Egan. Then she gets a pass that was in a tough spot for her to shoot it over. It goes into the net. 15-8 Barnesville. Sydney Strand serving for the Trojans. Taking a bit of a streak here now in the 4th set, leading 2-1 in the match. Sending that one into the net. It's a side out, 15-9. Barnesville leads Ada-Borup-West, and Ada-Borup-West will serve. Cougars' Brooke Scherfenberg will send it. It's dug out here by Bolgren. Setting and swinging is Smith, Emily Smith. Shot is too strong. Side out Cougars. 15-10. Scherfenberg serves again. Dug up by the Cougars. Scherfenberg, Jones, Thompson across. This is played by Stanford, and an attack here by Smith. Prodzinski over by Egan. Setting left side and over. This one off of the Cougars' Jones. And it's a point to the Barnesville Trojans. 16-10, Barnesville. As Steen back in, Scherfenberg out. Barnesville will send Bolgren to serve. Lexi, check that. Actually, Katie Newell serving this time. Over by Dahl, but then a one-time swing back to Dahl. Off of a shot by Stanford, now over by Thompson. Here's Bolgren. Now setting is Newell, and Smith sends it over. Emily Smith with the kill. Katie Newell again. 17-10 Barnesville. They're trying to head for home down Highway 9 tonight. Serve is across, received by Egan. Played by the Cougars, Prodzinski, and over. Left side, here's a shot by Stanford, dug up by Dahl. Played. Jones to Thompson, block, kill, and it's Bolgren. No, it actually was Bolgren sharing with Lauren Halverson at the net. 18-10 Trojans, and the timeout on the floor. We'll take it. Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seed timeout. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. It's the Trojans 18, the Cougars 10, set 4 on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Welcoming you back here on KRJB and yourliveevent.com as we bring you coverage of Ada-Borup-West and Barnesville volleyball action tonight. Had a few ace serves this evening, and a reminder that Mustang Seeds bring you the ace serves on KRJB Radio. Mustang Seeds ace serve. They're planting your future with Mustang Seed. For corn and soybean seed, contact Jay Merkins at 218-415-0987 today. Planting your future is Mustang Seed. Barnesville leading 18-10 over Ada-Borup-West, and Ada-Borup-West receives a serve here, and now an attack by Egan across. Setting up Barnesville with a right-hand attack. This was a kill off Lauren Halverson's right arm. Big swing there. Katie Newell with the assist. 19-10. Newell will serve it again for Barnesville. Trojans, 19-10 leaders in the third set. They lead the match 2-1. Over is Prodzinski, dug up by Strand. Now Newell setting, Smith sends it over. We're going to get a lift call on the Trojans. 19-11, Cougars will get it back. And it'll be Lauren Thompson to serve right to left. Kaylee Sipp back in as Kayleana Dahl checks out. Substitution. Here's Thompson's serve across, picked up by the Trojans, and an attack is over. Dug up back row. Played by Ada-Borup-West's Jones to Steen and across. Left side attack here. Big swing, kill good. Cross-court pass. Newell sets up Stanford. Kill number 8 for Stanford. 20-11 Barnesville. And it'll be Kiana Amundsen, senior for the Trojans, in to serve. Her first action of the night, Amundsen sends it across. Left side, Sipp, big swing there, dug up by Strand in the back row. Here's a set to Bolgren. She'll tip it over. Sipp digs. Jones, back set here. Tipped across by Ada-Borup-West's Prodzinski that time. Sent tipping battle at the net with Steen. With Sipp and Egan. Now Sipp will send one. Blocked by the Trojans, Bredman. Now Steen will have to get it over, and does with a free ball there. Over the shoulder, she sent it over. Now Bredman involved to Bolgren, smashed a kill through. Bolgren got it. 21-11 Barnesville. Serving will once again be Kiana Amundsen. Prodzinski, Jones setting. Here's Sipp. Over with a tip. That time Sipp will send it back down. Jones to Sipp. There was a block at the net by Lauren Halverson, however. Get these stat sheets all figured out here. 21-12 now. Cougars will serve it. And Izzy Markison will send it over. Dug up by Bolgren, played by Amundsen. And free ball across there by Newell. Jones to Sip. Played Markison now after the return by the Trojans. Back row, Thompson digs it up. Jones, left side Sip with an attack. Block kill. That time again was Lauren Halverson. 22-12, Barnesville. And Barnesville will serve, and Emily Smith will do it. She will serve left to right. Smith serves. Let's serve, dug up by Thompson, then swung down by the Trojans. Here's Sip punching it across, played high, setting, tipping at the net is Prodzinski. Got a Trojan down. That was maybe disrupting the flow a little bit. Lexi Bolgren hit the deck. Barnesville couldn't get it over in 3. 22-13. Cougars trying to extend the night. Barnesville trying to send the Cougars packing in the season opener. Maddie Steen serving. This is set 4. And Barnesville leads 2-1. Over. Barnesville sends it. Now dug up here. This is Sip across from Jones. Bolgren played underneath the net. Go the Trojans. Now they're going to call a lift. 22-14. Cougars get another chance here. Steen will go to serve. Maddie Steen serving right to left here. Time is called. Maddie Steen was ready to roll and going, even though there was no whistle. We were waiting for the whistle. Didn't get one. They were figuring out their rotation issues as we see Dylan Miller out. We see Scherfenberg in. And so it was a rotation violation on the Cougars. That's what it should be. Mental errors, things of that nature. So 23-13 now is the score. I do believe that's accurate. 23-13, there we go. We got our guy here. Brendan Loosbrock's running the score. Fantastic work by Mr. Loosbrock on yourliveevent.com. Does a great job with the scoreboard operating. Huge, very important role that Brandon controls. Does a great job. 23-13. Officials are having some conversation. Cougar student section making some noise, having some fun. So that's the official word, rotation violation on the Cougars. And so everything is all set, accurate, and ready for a serve from Kinsey Scogan, who's back in on rotation for the Trojans. 23-13, let's serve. Markison digs it up. Jones, Sip, swings, out. 24-13, Barnesville will have set and match point. 24-13 here in this third, make it fourth set, Set and match point, Kinsey Scogan and the Barnesville Trojans. Scogan's serve is across. It's picked up by Markison, and it'll be an ace serve. Mustang Seeds ace serve. Contact Scott Erickson, 218-368-5314. Mustang Seeds, planting your future. 25-13. Barnesville takes the fourth set and wins the match 3-1. As Scogan with an ace serve to wrap up the night. Those your finals. Final score on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Barnesville 25, Ada-Borup-West 13. Barnesville wins the match 25-19, 14-25, 25-15, 25-13. Here at the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. Stick around. Our post-game report from Home Crown Realty is just around the corner on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit the Lynn Fors Agency, Boston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, LynnForsAgency.com. The Lynn Fors Agency, your insurance source. Norman County Implement Harvest Season Specials, 12-row 22-inch Amity topper with steel front and scalpers priced at $20,000. 2013 Alloway folding topper, 12-row 22-inch with steel front. Local trade, call for pricing. Talk with Chuck or Neil on some other deals getting done for other trades to come in. They also have a 2013 Versatile 500 Power Shift and the 2010 Versatile 435. Both local trades, good tractors, good horsepower. Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, thanks you for your business.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Welcome back to the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium, and it's time now for the post-game report from Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. When you're buying or selling real estate, we know the real estate market right now is big. If you are looking to sell, contact Home Crown Realty. Staff with, of course, Brandon Dahl, Eric Smart, homecrownrealty.com. Like them on Facebook. Home Crown Realty can help you sell your home today. Home Crown Realty with our post-game show. And I'll have you guys take his spot in just a moment, okay? Perfect. All right, Home Crown Realty with our post-game report and the game summary from the Benedictine Care Community and Mission Court campus of the Benedictine Living Community of Ada. The game summary here tonight. Barnesville takes it by a score of 3-1 here tonight. Trojans win the first set 25-19. Cougars win the second 25-14. Trojans then would win the third and fourth sets 25-15 and 13 respectively. The Cougars in the first set weren't able to get much going till later. Barnesville took advantage and was able to get the final points in and took the first set. Second set, Cougars got things rolling. Barnesville had some errors and things that just never got developed. That changed in set 3 and set 4 where they were able to win convincingly. Big passes, bodies flying, passes in good place. The big hits were coming. The Trojans had a well-balanced attack throughout the rest of the sets and would win it here tonight. The final 25-19, 14-25, 25-15, and 13. They will take this season first victory over Ada-Borup-West here tonight. Cougars fall. Trojans get the victory. As our game summary from the Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Home Crown Realty post-game report will come back. We'll have our stars of the game next, and our stars of the game will be brought to you by American Federal Bank and the Darren Ramey Agency. Following the Trojans' victory over the Cougars, 3-1 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Valley Vision Clinic Ada says, hello, summer. Schedule an appointment today at Valley Vision Clinic Ada by calling 784-4091 or stop in. Now through September 30th, Valley Vision Clinic Ada is running a buy one pair of complete glasses, get 50% off the next pair. Say hello to summer with a new pair of glasses and schedule your appointment with Valley Vision Clinic Ada by calling 784-4091 or stop in today. West Main Pizza welcomes you to dine in. Call for takeout or delivery of your orders. Now, with Pizza Order, get your coupon for free large order of garlic breadsticks with your next 16-inch pizza order. Use your West Main reward points and save more. Rewards at westmainpizza.net. More than just pizza. Enjoy fresh garden salads, taco salads, super nachos, garlic bread, soups, subs. Treat yourself to ice cream or your favorite shake. West Main Pizza in Ada.
Back on the Home Crown Realty post-game report here on KRJB 106.5 FM and on YourLiveEvent.com. The Home Crown Realty post-game report. We get into our Stars of the Game presentation now, presented to you by American Federal Bank in Ada and the Darren Ramey Agency. As Barnesville defeats Ada-Borup-West 3-1 today. The finals 25-19, 14-25, 25-15, and 13. Couple of stars for the Barnesville Trojans going to sit and join us here tonight in the postgame as Lexi Bolgren going to join us first and foremost. Hey, congratulations on the win. How did it feel to get out on the floor here today?
It felt so good to be back. I feel like we came out with a lot of energy. Coach told us before the game that even though it seems normal, COVID is very much so still a thing, and we have to play like every game could be our last. And I think we came out very fired up and ready to go, and I'm very proud of how we played.
You should be. I got to ask you what it was like to play with fans again.
It was It was a breath of fresh air. I'm so glad to have our fans back in the gym. Sometimes they even say they're the reason that we win, but so good to have them back.
First set, I think both teams kind of had the nerves, things like that, kind of get your feet wet. Second set just didn't quite click for you guys, did it?
No, I think that we got a little ahead of ourselves. We took a breath and we let up a little bit, and we just, coming off, we have to focus back up and come back out in the third set ready to go.
It looked like it was a different team in the third and fourth sets.
Yes.
How about your team? You get this first one out of the way. Where do you feel you maybe need to amp things up here as you get ready for your second match?
Overall, I feel like we played pretty good. The block was a little shaky in the first and second set, but in the third and fourth set, they came out. They were killing it. Our defense, we need to adjust a little quicker maybe.
Sure.
Third ball killed us a little, but I think that got better throughout the sets too.
Good start.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, hey, congrats to you and your teammates. Thanks for coming over, and enjoy this one, okay?
Thank you.
You got it. Lexi Bolgren joining us here, one of the stars of the game. Thank you very much, Lexi. Good to see you, and thanks for the chat here in our post-game report from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com, our stars of the game from American Federal Bank and the Darren Ramey Agency. Let's go right into more with Emily Bredman sitting down. Emily, how are you doing tonight?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, you should be. You feeling good about the team's performance? How do you feel, maybe just you yourself, performed here tonight, first and foremost?
I thought it went pretty well. I mean, there are still some things that, of course, need improving. I think it was just getting into it and not swinging as hard as we can right away and just getting into the flow and then starting to swing harder and harder. And I think timing is everything. And I thought it got better.
As a broadcaster, it was hard for me not to get excited with the energy tonight in the gymnasium. Was it evident on the floor? Could you guys feel that too?
Oh, yeah, of course. I love having energy everywhere. Like, having fans back is the best feeling, honestly, and I get so excited, and having all my teammates around me, and it's just a great feeling.
I know, and your teammate Lexi did a great job in explaining that, yep, we have to be mindful of the snares. I didn't even think about it until the second set. I'm like, wait, we didn't switch sides. Oh, yeah, that's one of the things still being implemented. I didn't even cross my mind. But volleyball, game of communication, seeing each other's emotions on the floor, that without having to wear a mask, things like that on the floor, that has to make a difference.
Yeah, being able to read each other in our faces and our eyes, it's just coming together a lot more than it did last year, and just having more enthusiasm, I feel like, because last year we're kind of like, oh, I don't know, is this going to be our last game?
Right.
Which is still relevant here. It's just now we feel like, wow, I can really get into it and really go.
Yeah. It looked different. It looked more normal.
Yeah.
It was fun to see. As far as your team, did you feel like maybe sets 3 and 4, something just maybe clicked a little bit more for you guys? Or
for sure. Yeah? We're really communicating better, and our timing was on, and I think that'll get a lot better throughout the season, and I'm just really grateful we have this season.
Absolutely, and for you and your fellow seniors, I'm sure you guys are excited. I know it looked like your senior crew came to play tonight.
For sure. We were all ready, and we won it.
It was fun to see you guys play tonight. You were really turning on there in the third and fourth sets. Best of luck as the season rolls on, and thanks for coming up and chatting.
Thank you.
You got it. That is Emily Bredman for the Barnesville Trojans joining us here tonight. A couple of our stars of the game here, Lexi Bolgren and Emily Bredman joining us in our post-game report. Thanks, ladies. Appreciate it. Appreciate you for coming up here tonight on KRJB and on yourliveevent.com. It is the Home Crown Realty post-game report, the stars of the game from American Federal Bank and Darren Ramey Agency. We may have a few other stars come up here. I wanted to name a couple for Ada-Borup-West. I thought, really, Kaylee Sipp, there were moments of ups and downs there for Kaylee. I thought she should definitely fit into that category, though, tonight as a star, and we'll have a couple of the others join in. Come on over here. We'll bring in Maddie Steen to start things off here for Ada-Borup-West, too. I thought Maddie certainly played really strong. She is going to sit down and join us for a star of the game conversation as well. And Maddie, I know that it did not end in a victory, how you would have probably liked to see the season opener, but let's first just ask you, how do you feel your team performed here on your first night out on the home floor?
We definitely underperformed.
Okay.
I'm not happy to see that, but things can only go up from here, and then the Barnesville team, nothing you can do about that. They're a good team.
They certainly were. You guys got the best of them in the second set. What was working for you here tonight?
We just kept talking. Talking was the key of that match. But then they just outworked us. throughout the rest of the game.
Momentum kind of played a factor in the third and fourth sets. There was moments for your team, though, so plenty to build on, wouldn't you say?
Yes, we had tons of opportunities to get back into there. We can only build up from there, though.
I want to ask you, just because it was evident to me what we missed last year with not having students, bigger crowd in attendance.
Right.
What was it like to play? Because you guys went from playing with nothing or very limited last year to a very nice crowd here before school starts. What was it like out there?
It was nice to see that. It really kept me fired up. Without the fans, it was just a dead gym.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't play with that. So yeah.
You had to make your own energy, and everybody did what they could last year. So good to have this. So go back to the drawing board a little bit, but Tuesday you get a matchup against Crookston. What do you need to see your teammates do a little better here on Thursday?
Setting location, hitting, just really getting to the groove of things again. Just talking everything out, things like that, basics.
All right. Easy enough.
Yes.
All right. Well, Maddie, thanks for coming over. I appreciate you stopping by, and best of luck. We'll see you Thursday.
Thank you.
You got it. That's Maddie Steen for Ada-Borup-West Volleyball. As get another chance to bring in another one here in our post-game report, Home Crown Realty post-game report here on KRJB and on yourliveevent.com. We'll bring in Izzy. It's okay if I call you Izzy? That's fine?
That's okay.
That's good with you? Okay, good. Izzy Markison joining us here in the post-game report. Service specialist, we'll call you a little bit.
Yeah.
It wasn't just the only role, but how do you feel your team performed here tonight? It wasn't the win like you wanted, but how do you feel you performed this evening?
I feel at times we are very, very good, but I thought there could have been a lot of things better. Our energy went up and down like crazy. I thought I could have went a lot better during the summer. Our expectations were so high with our performance from last year. It wasn't very good. I thought it could have been a lot better tonight.
And as far as like second set, for instance, your teammates really came together. There was a lot of positives. There's plenty to build on here tonight. Would you say?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
A lot. Yeah.
For you, with that role, obviously serving was a big key in your rotation. Then you were out. How do you feel you performed in your ways? I know you led the team in serve points, which is something to be proud of in game one. But your thoughts?
Well, I've never played back row before.
Sure.
It's a new position for me this year. I'm very, very comfortable where I'm at, but he's told me that I'm going to go from anywhere he wants me, so I should be ready.
Well, there's, I think, a lot of feeling it out here to start for your teammates, too, just based on injury situation, how you're feeling, and just kind of getting something settled. And we'll see what happens on Thursday. You guys have a day to practice. What do you think will be an emphasis in practice?
A lot of transitioning, reading where the hitters are going to hit, getting to balls before they get there, blocking, everything basically.
I've loved asking the question because it was evident tonight, and it may not be quite as evident on Thursday. There's going to be football playing and then volleyball playing separate sites. What was it like to have a crowd tonight and the energy from both
sides?
Yeah.
It was crazy. Last year we didn't even get that. I thought the crowd helped a lot, got our energy up, but I thought both sides, since they had a student section, both teams had support.
It was fun.
Yeah,
it was fun. I know it didn't end the way you wanted as far as on the scoreboard, but to you and your teammates, good effort out there. Best of luck as you prepare for Thursday.
Thank you.
You got it. That's Izzy Markison joining us here today. Appreciate you, Izzy, coming up as our post-game report from Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Stars of the game from the Darren Ramey Agency and American Federal Bank. I'll have you throw this up here too, Brandon. Super sub of the game. Super sub of the game, courtesy of Subway in Ada, where you can always eat fresh. Subway Ada, of course, open 7 to 10 each day. Before and after each game, when you're out here enjoying the coming to town, coming to Subway in Ada before and after the games, stop by Subway Ada, eat fresh and enjoy. And Subway Ada with our super sub, and we'll name Izzy Markison with her rotation as a super sub here today from Subway in Ada, and see Mark and the crew at Subway Ada and eat fresh. We'll come back and take a quick timeout. We'll come back and have some post-game coaches' comments. The Home Crown Realty post-game report continues after Barnesville defeats Ada-Borup-West 3-1 here tonight on 106.5 FM KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to yourliveevent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at Your Live Event 1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
And we're back here on the post-game report from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars falling to the Barnesville Trojans. Trojans win it in 4 tonight. Set scores 25-19, 14-25, 25-15, and 13. And head coach of Ada-Borup-West Volleyball, Jim Lee, joining us here tonight. And Coach, I know this did not go the way you had hoped. Had some pretty good expectations. You had mentioned to me, really excited about the way that the team was performing, things of that nature. Knowing very well you're going to have to feel things out a little bit to start to. Girls showed some signs tonight, but overall I'm sure there's plenty to work on come Wednesday in practice.
Yeah, there's a lot. This is not how we've played. I mean, even over the summer, or even over the scrimmages or anything like this. This is not anywhere close to the level that we've been playing the first 2.5 weeks here. So I think that I do, and I think they do expect more of themselves. So we'll see if we can give a little bit more on Thursday.
Okay. Well, here tonight, some moments. You saw that kids went in position, did some really nice things. You had some good passing, but overall, there's just plenty to work on in all facets, I would say.
Yeah, and there were some really long rallies between both of us, which is good to see. And I mean, in volleyball, there's just some weird balls that go and fall and stuff like that. And on both sides, it didn't fall. That we actually played them up, and I mean, it's a fun match for I think the crowd to go ahead and see here tonight. I mean, like the home crowd didn't get the win that they wanted, but still, I think it was pretty fun to go ahead and watch.
Absolutely, and I emphasize this with all of the players from both Barnesville and Ada-Borup-West that came up and chatted here, and now with you too. Just going back to last year, and then after we get through this one time, I think we can maybe stop talking about last year, right? But student sections, noise, energy, wasn't it fun?
Yeah, and I think that really affected the girls.
Yeah.
I don't think they were used to that, and you could see that Barnesville seemed to be fine with that, and we weren't. I think that was the biggest difference there, and I haven't talked to the girls or anything. I'll talk to them a little bit later on here, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to go ahead and say, and to me, that's just mental stability. And we talked a lot about that this summer, and you can see that kind of crumbled here tonight, and we need to go ahead and get a better foundation for that on Thursday and the rest of the season.
Some of your youth, seeing a couple of the 8th graders getting out there, seeing Audrina for sure, and her play, saw some good things, and then saw some things that maybe a first-time varsity player might have done.
Yeah, and that's what you expect from her. I mean, has some nerves and stuff like that. I mean, it's not like she's a 10th grader for the first time. She's an 8th grader up there. I mean, I said she does a good job in practice here, and we just have to have that translate onto the court here. And I think that even these other girls, I think they'll say the same thing, that this is not the way we practice. This is not the way we've scrimmaged. We've definitely done a better job. And we had a really quality opponent here today, and we'll have better days ahead of us. Crookston
will be coming in on Thursday, and I talked to the girls too. Probably not the same crowd. We're going to have football playing a game. We're going to have volleyball. So, that it's tied for small schools. It's hard to have large crowds for both, right? Sure. So we'll see what happens. But for the girls, certainly an opponent that they're looking forward to, and another opportunity to get better.
Yeah, and I think that no matter what, if it's a win or lose, I think it's better off than not having anything at all.
Right.
I mean, like last year, you never really know what was going to happen. So I think that they're still excited for that. And we'll get better, like I said, as the season goes on. But I mean, you got to look at Barnesville and say, nice job, Barnesville, because they played a pretty good match there. And that second set wasn't too pretty, I think their coach will agree with. But the other three, I mean, they put up a good block. I mean, they had a great offense, a really good setter there. Like I said, we had some really long rallies on both sides. I mean, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, there was some good volleyball at times here tonight, and we certainly look forward to more matches as the season rolls. Coach, I appreciate you coming up. Thanks for sending the girls, and best of luck Thursday. We'll come and chat again.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You got it. That's Jim Lee, head coach of Ada-Borup-West Volleyball. Barnesville topping Ada-Borup-West 3-1 here tonight, high school volleyball to start the season for both programs. We'll take a break here on the Home Crown Realty post-game show. We'll come back, a few more features to get to, and run down the final stats this evening as the Cougars drop to 0-1. The Trojans 1-0 to start the volleyball season.
The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page. If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information and how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax by calling 218-790-6375 or their main office at 891-2211.
Back here on the Home Crown Realty post-game report on yourliveevent.com. The Barnesville Trojans and also on 106.5 FM KRJB this evening. The Barnesville Trojans take the match from Ada-Borup-West 3-1, 25-19, 14-25, 25-15, and 13 here this evening. Barnesville also takes the junior varsity this evening, 26-24 and 25-19. On the post-game report here from Home Crown Realty, our post-game connection with Halstead Telephone Company. Halstead Telephone Company with our post-game connection here this evening. Post-game connection, keeping you connected and serving Western Norman County, also the Hillsborough area and the East Grand Forks as well. It's Halstead Telephone Company. They are how to connect. Of course, partner with R&J Broadcasting Incorporated for yourliveevent.com. And we look at our post-game connection. What was keeping that connection going here tonight? The setting, Katie Newell from Barnesville had 30 assists to my numbers. 29 for Kesa Jones here tonight for Ada-Borup-West. Keeping their teams connected and keeping you connected is Halstead Telephone Company. They are how to connect with our post-game connection. RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton, they are going to bring you our Precision Player of the Game. Precision Player of the Game is brought to you by RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough, Drayton. PlanterDoc.com. You can contact RDK Enterprises, 701-636-2119. RDK Enterprises. And our precision player here tonight, I'm going to go with, for the Barnesville Trojans, I thought she served very well tonight and provided some real key moments from the hitting lines this evening as well, especially on the left side. Anna Stanford, the precision player of the game from RDK Enterprises. PlanterDoc.com, RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton with our precision player of the game. Our friends at Enbridge Energy, it's time to bring you the energy player of the game. Enbridge Energy and the Line 3 pipeline replacement program. The project continues at near 100% completion, working through the area. Visit Enbridge Energy for more information. Enbridge Energy website. They'll get you the information that you need for, of course, your knowledge in the program. Safety is the big key. Enbridge Line 3 project. You can learn more by finding them online, of course, with Enbridge Energy, our energy player of the game. And certainly bringing the energy tonight, I thought that was done by Emily Smith for the Barnesville Trojans. Emily did a great job hitting the ball here tonight, and she wasn't always connecting and getting the full kill here this evening. She had a lot of swings, a lot of hits. She certainly brought the energy, and when she did get a few of those kills to drop down, it was definitely exciting as Emily Smith, Enbridge Energy player of the game from Enbridge Energy and their Line 3 replacement program. Of course, we know that Visser Trenching is busy and digging in the trenches here tonight. Visser Trenching certainly salutes all those who were digging Visser Trenching here today with our digs. And the liberos were busy here in Ulen and in Ada. Laura Tweeten, Thrive Financial. Visit about retirements, annuities, if you're saving for college for your children. Thrivent Financial, Laura Tweeton will help you in your decision making. Let's run to our final statistics. And the stats are brought to you by our friends at Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North, Fertile, Minnesota, ChristianMotors.com. And Christian Motors, I can tell you a little bit about them. They got the best selection of new and used cars, trucks, SUVs. Check them out online. And we know that used trucks specifically a little tough to come by. Check out their selection. ChristianMotors.com, proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. Christian Motors, Fertile, Minnesota. Final stats here tonight. When Barnesville defeats Ada-Borup-West 3-1 in volleyball. Was Emily Bredman, 11 kills, 4 blocks tonight. Lauren Halverson, 5 kills, 2 assists, 3 blocks. Emily Smith, 13 service points, 4 kills tonight. 19 service points for Kenzie Scogan, a pair for Kiana Amundsen, who came in the ball game. Katie Newell had 17 serve points, 30 assists, and 5 kills. It was Lexi Bolgren, 12 serve points, 9 kills, and an assist here tonight. Anna Stanford had 15 serve points, 8 kills, an assist, and a pair of blocks. And Sydney Strand had 8 service points from the libero side tonight. Trojans 1-0 on the season. And they'll be on the road. Their next action, I've got to flip my papers here, and I can tell you that Barnesville Trojans are on the road here for their next game. They will be home next week, but on the road at East Grand Forks on Thursday before coming home Tuesday next week against Park Christian. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars, final stats for them. Kaylee Nadal had 10 service points. It was Kesa Jones with 7 serve points and 29 assists tonight. Sarah Prodzitsky had 3 blocks, an assist, and 3 kills, an assist, and a block. Izzy Markuson, 19 serve points. Brooke Scherfenberg, 8 serve points and 3 kills. It was Lauren Thompson, 12 serve points, 9 kills, and a block. 18 kills for Kaylee Sipp, 1 for Adrina Egan, and she also had a block. Maddie Steen had 16 serve points and a pair of assists here tonight. For the Cougars, they dropped to 0-1 on the season. They will host Crookston on Thursday in a match we'll have coverage of here with R&J Sports. You're going to have it live on yourliveevent.com. As Doug, we're getting out of here. We're almost done here, man. Barnesville wins it. Final score is 3-1. The set scores one more time for you was Barnesville taking that first one, 25-19, then 14-25, 25-15, and 13. I want to say thanks to all of our sponsors for making the coverage possible tonight on KRJB and on yourliveevent.com. Please thank our sponsors with your patronage. At the very least, tell them thank you. Kaylin is our engineer back in the studios of KRJB and Ada. Great stuff, Kaylin. She'll have a few more scores to pass along with our post-game report wrapping up from Home Crown Realty. And Brandon Loosbrock running the camera, running the controls, producing the broadcast today, and running something like 5 miles earlier today with the cross-country team. He won't be with us on Thursday because he's got a cross-country meet himself, so we'll wish Brandon good luck, and we'll see you again next time around. Cougar Volleyball on KRJB next time here next week. I do believe with the match on Tuesday, but they'll be on yourliveevent.com for the video on Thursday. Football on KRJB Radio from Lake Park Audubon Thursday night. From the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium, I'm Kevin Kochman saying so long. Have a great night, everybody.